Welcome back to the Beers and Bros podcast. Thanks for tuning in. I haven't done an intro in a really long time. This is episode 3 of season 3. We are back on track. We have been gone for a really long time. I don't know how long. It's been like months. But if you're new or if you're back, whatever, I'm Kevin, and these are the co-hosts. We're all co-hosts, I guess, but I'm Kevin. We got Chance and Noah. Noah's not gonna say anything.
No, he's not. He's gonna make it really weird.
Yeah.
What? What are you talking about, bro?
Nothing. Let me finish the intro.
All
But here on the podcast, we like to talk about whatever comes to mind to whoever wants to listen. So we're gonna get right into it. Usually the first thing we do, because this is Beers and Bros podcast, is we show our beers off, we toast, we get into it. But considering it's 11 a.m. on a Sunday, I'm only drinking root beer. I mean, I just picked it up from the store. Handcrafted root beer. It tastes good. Looks good. You know, root beer is my favorite drink, and pretty good, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I got my root beer, guys. All right.
Oh, what the hell?
Is that Michelob Ultra?
When you have a kid, you just drink all the time.
Yeah, there you go. So Chance is actually drinking this morning.
I'm not drinking shit.
No one's not drinking.
I mean, I haven't drank in like a month, so like it doesn't really. I mean, I'm fine.
Not gonna lie, I've been drinking a while.
Me either. I really don't drink that often anymore. So might be time to get the name up a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, just like we normally like. This was actually the last one because we bought like one of those 18 pack, whatever the pack is, and we've had it for like a month. So I was like, I guess I'll just finish the last one.
Well, you guys want to jump right into a topic or what?
Yeah, I have like so many recent news stuff, but I'll let you go ahead because I know, Kevin, you got some.
There's so much crazy stuff. Well, first of all, I just want to say kind of like the reason we were gone so long is because Chance had a kid.
Yeah, that's the reason.
Chance is the reason.
I started school, and Noah's been freaking going crazy in the workplace. So our timings really never lined up that well. But for whatever reason, I woke up last week and was just like, you know what? I'm bored. It's cold. I can't do anything outside. So let's just start the podcast back up.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said it because I mean, podcasting is so fun. It's just like you said, you have to fit it in your schedule, and it's really hard to do that whenever we're all living 3 different lives and all that blah 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 stuff. But yeah, I mean, my kid is now 6 months old tomorrow.
That's crazy.
I'm old. I'm like 84 years old right now. I feel like it. So.
God.
Well, all right. Well, now that's cleared up. Everybody who's tuning in, thanks for being back and thanks for sticking with us. But we're going to get into some topics. So I have a bunch of topics submitted by my girlfriend.
Nice.
But if we wanted to do some recent news, we could do that too. So
we can jump back and forth if you want to.
Yeah, let's just jump back and forth because I think this first topic is going to be one of those recent news things.
Okay, awesome.
So first topic is, would you take the COVID vaccine?
I'm like debate. It's a big debate, you know, right now in the whole world. And I mean, I have to trust our scientists. I'm a big believer in science. You know, I feel like if there was such a corruption in it, you know, like some of those things that were like, you know, all the scientists would have to be bad, right? And I think there's a bunch of good scientists. And within a year, like it's been like a year, like we shut down in like March, right? Like the United States kind of shut down in March. Yeah. China was over a year now. I mean, I really will have to like almost side with the scientists, but there's always the skeptical side of things. And you know, it's really hard to say for sure what's going to happen. But I think within the next, you know, couple months, it's going to be available more readily available. So I guess I gotta have to say, I guess I would.
I think you're right though. Like in order for every vaccine to have some sort of like corruption. Everybody who's making the vaccines, like literally everybody who's designing like how they get shipped, everybody's got to be on board with the corruption, which is just like
Yeah.
really like impossible for me. So I would take it personally. I haven't got it. I haven't been offered it or anything, but
No, my grandpa actually got the first dose of it because he's a veteran, and so they at the VA they got a bunch of them. And I mean, I mean, it's really like I just believe that there is still good people in the world, and I just don't see how all those people and not one, like, I mean, there's a bunch of conspiracy theories and stuff like that, which we love to dive into those topics on here, but we might do that later on. Maybe I'll research it more, but I don't know. I just have to. So I mean, like, yeah, I mean, like, I feel healthy. I don't think I ever got it um, throughout this whole time, and I mean, if I did, I was definitely asymptomatic. I've never lost my taste or smell, or really, I had like 2 days where I had like a 24-hour thing, and I knew it wasn't that because I went and got tested and I was negative, which that happens to me every year, so it's kind of my normal year.
yeah. Noah, would you take it?
I mean, I don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, if they were like, Noah, our work is providing you with the COVID vaccine, would you be like, yeah, I'll take it, or be like, no, I'm gonna wait?
I mean, I'd probably wait just because, like, I mean, them putting it out right now is just so early on. Do you think they actually have it like to where it's going to help or no?
I mean, I see that point too. Like, I mean, I haven't really, honestly, Kevin, you caught me off guard on this one. I haven't really thought about it just because, like,
Because I
I
mean,
mean, I've always like I haven't had the opportunity to get it, so I'm just like, I'll make my decision later and all that stuff. But I get your side because sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm like, only a year with this brand new virus, and just recently they announced, I believe they announced like the variant, right? There's like a South Africa or
yeah,
some
yeah.
place. There's already a variant, but also, I mean, I don't know too much about like the flu thing, but every year it also is like a variant of the flu, right? So like, then they also don't know if the flu vaccine or the flu shot's going to work.
100%.
100%. Like, I'm pretty sure it's close to 50-50 each year. So it just depends, So I almost kind of see it going down that path. And we've gotten that, like, the flu does kill people. Absolutely. Kind of same, I think, if I understand it right, it's kind of same thing with people that have pre-existing conditions. So, I don't have it, at least that I know, I don't have any pre-existing conditions as of yet, so until I get diabetes and stuff.
Well, and there we go. There's first topic down.
Yeah, so we got 2 yeses and a no / maybe, probably not right now, maybe later.
Maybe.
All right, Chance, what you got for us, man?
Okay, so recent news, like within 2 days, everyone's heard about the GameStop stock. That is the big deal. I don't know how much you guys know about it, but I literally just been watching the stock market the last 3 days. Okay, so I mean, I guess I'll start out, like, if people don't really know about it, it's pretty much where the hedge funds and a bunch of the billionaires on Wall Street were shorting a stock, which just pretty much means they're like borrowing it, I think, below the value somehow, and then they actually have to buy it back. I might not have the terminology correct. I'm not a stock market genius, but they're shorting the stock, which in turn is pretty much them saying that stock is going to go down, and so they're betting on it to go down. So all these people on Reddit, they said, "Fuck you," and we're going to but like send it to the moon.
Yeah,
And right now it's like at $300. So
that's so crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's unreal.
That's crazy.
yeah, I mean, it's just for me, like, actually, here, I'll show you guys. Where's my phone? Oh my god, hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, come on, Mahomes.
Yeah, personally, I didn't really like go too much into it. I didn't look into it, but I just think it's fucking funny. I don't know. Like, all these people just like, you know what? Let's wake up one day and just fucking shoot the stock up one time. They did it, man.
No, yeah, it's honestly, it's pretty crazy. And have you been seeing, like, what is it, Dogecoin or whatever?
I've
Oh,
seen.
dude, I'll show you. If I could find my phone, I could totally show you guys, but Oh, here it is. Here it is. It was on the bed. Okay, so the game. I was not in on the GameStop thing, but so like Robinhood also is a big controversial topic right now because they restricted buying of GameStop, AMC, all the things that people were talking about on Thursday, I think, and then Friday they opened up limited amounts where you could buy, and then anyway, so it's a big. I mean, we could almost talk like 2 hours on this topic because there's so much to it, but we'll just keep it short. But anyway, so I currently have one share of AMC right now, so
man.
it's at $13. Okay, and so if it pops off and actually gets to $100, if it gets to $50, all that stuff, that's great. It might never do that. Like supposedly the big next move Monday is going to be everyone's going to buy AMC and keep holding GameStop, and yeah, I didn't buy any GameStop, so I'm kind of sad about it. But it's how the world goes around. I was a little bit late to the crowd, but I think AMC really might pop off. And also, I have another stock of AMC on the Cash App. The Cash App allows you to do stocks, which I didn't know. But since they closed it down, I was like, well, I might just want to. And also, Robinhood's being really shady, which really sucks. So anyway, I bought $10 worth on there. So I have like 1 3/4 stock pretty much of this. So we'll see Monday. But anyway, you started talking about Dogecoin. Dogecoin, I have 1,500 Dogecoin. Let's see. Here's my Dogecoin. I bought it at 1 cent. Okay, so it's currently at 3 cents. So my return right now is $15. So I bought this weeks ago, and I bought $15 worth. I was like, listen, it's a cent. Like I don't, whatever. Like if it hits eight, like so it hit 8 cents, right? 2 days ago, and I had 200. Well, like I'm investing in a bunch of stuff, but anyway, my return was $100. So I had $100 sitting in the account, and now it's back down to 15. So, it's a fun world, and since Dogecoin was so cheap, I was like, dude, why not do it?
Well, good. You're getting into it.
Yeah, yeah. Have you guys bought anything, or are you just kind of watching it unfold?
Bro. I'm too scared.
Yeah, no, it's a scary. That's why like I'm not. But like, there's people putting thousands of dollars into it, and they can make that quick profit. Like whenever Dogecoin was at like 2 cents and it hit the 8 cent market, people were up thousands and thousands of dollars. But now it's back down. So like if they pulled out, that's great. If they didn't, then they're kind of sitting with their chicken thumb out.
All right. Well, on some. That was a good topic, Chance. Thanks for bringing that up. I was gonna bring that
we'll
up.
update that on the next podcast because it's so new right now, and it's actually really interesting to like look into. So we'll see. Maybe I might make a profit. Maybe I'll lose my $100. We'll see how it goes on the next podcast.
I was gonna bring that up, but I was too scared that it was gonna go for a really long time. So I was waiting. I was gonna see if you guys brought it up first.
Yeah, so, we'll keep it short, and we'll just kind of see how it plays out.
Yeah. On some crazy news, just like within the last 24 hours, is Matt Stafford to the Rams.
Oh,
Jared Goff to the Lions.
Yeah, I saw that.
Man, I did not expect that. That's all.
Me either. I was like, bro, I thought Jared Goff was the face of the franchise.
And he really was, and
apparently not.
He's not.
Apparently, man.
But so like and they got a couple picks as well, right?
I think they got a couple picks.
Okay, yeah, they got just for Matt Stafford.
Yep.
They have to see something that no one else sees because he's been in the league for a long time, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And the Lions have just been no playoffs, nothing. So like they have to know something, or they're betting, like they're literally changing it from Jared Goff, which maybe he's not the quarterback to get you to the, like deep in the playoffs or something like that. But is Matt Stafford either?
I don't know, bro. That's a weird thing because Jared Goff took him to the Super Bowl one year, like 2017.
Yeah.
So
I know.
Yeah, whack. It's whack, man.
It's just a weird trade. Just a weird trade.
It was really weird. I did not expect that. When I saw it, I thought it was like one of those NFL meme pages on Instagram. And I looked into it, and it was a real deal.
Oh
Wait, no, sorry. Just 2 seconds. No, are you using your blue
Good, dude.
snowball?
Huh?
Are you using your blue snowball?
No.
Plug
No.
it in.
No, bro. I don't have a computer. What do you mean? Well, I mean, I do have a computer, but I have a freaking camera.
I'm gonna buy you a camera because like it's $20 at freaking Walmart, and I have a camera. I have a blue. You got the most important part, the audio part. All you have to do is go and buy a like cheap camera and then like just put it up there.
Oh, I know. I was even like thinking about doing it yesterday for this, but then I was like, I just never got to going about doing it. So I was like, well, shit. So whatever. I'll do it for the next one. Don't worry. I'll have it.
Okay, all right, I believe you.
Don't worry. Don't worry. All right, chicken head.
All right.
Have a face cam for the streams, you know. Follow me on Twitch.
The Ranger 8181.
All right. So another thing I wanted to talk about is that the freaking Racerbacks beat UConn.
The women basketball.
Women's basketball beat UConn, dude. UConn was number 3. The Razorbacks were ranked 19, but they're going to be higher now.
Yeah, I didn't. I saw that they beat them, and I didn't really know the ranking. I haven't followed them, but yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'll admit I had never seen them play before, but I've been having like a withdrawal from sports lately, so I just tuned it in, and dude, they were popping off, man. They had some good plays. They were playing tough. It looked really good. It was pretty crazy. It was kind of back and forth at the end, but that one chick, Chelsea Dungy, freaking went off with like 39 points. And the most UConn has ever let up since like 2000 was 37 points from like a single player.
Really?
So like 20 years go by, which is even crazier to think about, 20 years from 2000. But 20 years go by and it happens again. It just happens to be Arkansas Razorbacks. So that's freaking pretty cool.
That is really cool. I'm like kind of sad about the men's Razorback basketball.
Oh, bro, you have no idea, bro.
So like I was really hyped about this year.
I'm so sad, bro. It was so hyped up because they had all these players that they recruited from Arkansas, and like one of them was supposed to be like a one and done. Like he's supposed to be in the draft next year, Moses Moody.
Oh yeah.
Like he does decent. Like, you know, he puts up like 16 points a game, which is like actually really good. But then there's always like there's so much unexperience in the team, man. And we don't really have a strong big. That's what hurts us. We don't have a strong big. We have the 7'3" guy.
Yeah, 7'3", yeah.
Yeah, the 7'3" guy who's really like, you know, I mean, I gotta be honest, he's pretty slow.
Yeah, I mean he's slow, he's big. And doesn't he randomly hit threes?
Yeah, he just randomly hits threes, bro. It's weird. But then we have another dude. We have another dude from Little Rock, and I think he's like a freshman or sophomore, so I don't think he's ever really played that much, and he's decent, but he just doesn't have the experience yet. He's just not tough down there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
They played Oklahoma State the other day, and I thought for sure they were going to beat them because they were up, and they let them get the lead at the end, and they had a possession with like 16 seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just kind of playing with it at the top of the key. And finally they get it to an open man at the top of the key, and it's a 7'3" dude.
Yeah.
He puts up a freaking 3 ball. Like,
yeah.
Bro, like you gotta know there's a different play that you can do to advance the ball, get another shot. Because you had 16 seconds left. No shot clock. You have to throw it up there. Just annoying, man. It's just so annoying.
It is, especially because they went on. It was like they were like 9-0 or 8-0, right? But they were playing just teams that were like, you know, obviously crappy.
Just garbage cans.
They were looking good though. That's what makes me so.
No, I agree. I was like, their percentages were really high, right?
Yeah,
like,
they had like they had the number 1 like 3-point defensive stat. Like they were allowing what am I trying to say? I don't know. Teams that were playing against them could not hit threes. That's what I'm trying to say.
Gotcha.
But eventually they got into the SEC and they got some real ballers on the SEC, so they were freaking putting them in, man. And then the Hogs started losing,
Yeah.
and now they're like even.
Which
Which the record's still good, but they're just like even in the SEC.
Yeah, in the conference, yeah. Well, I mean, they didn't it start off kind of with Alabama, and Alabama's like is really really freaking good.
Yeah,
And so
Alabama's
it kind of
good.
started with them. So when I saw that they lost him, I wasn't really like, oh man, but it kind of got that way.
Yeah, we'll see how the rest of the season turns out. I think they'll stay even, but apparently they're projected to still make it into the March Madness bracket.
Oh, really?
So hopefully, they might beat their first game, but I don't see them making it past the second round, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's tough to say. Could have been so good. Could have been. I feel like if those players stayed one more year, though, like if like all of them stayed one more year, they were playing with each other. They've had experience for a year. They could be like pretty good. Have a chance to make it to like the Sweet 16.
That'd be cool. It'd be something nice, especially since football season. Like we had a couple games that were just like the Auburn game, and they're just kind of close games. We ended up losing and stuff like that. So I mean, it was kind of nice just to get a little bit of hope. But I think if they do get into the March Madness deal, then it'll be at least good to see, because were they in it? Like I don't keep up too much. Were they in it last year?
Well, last year they didn't have a March Madness because
Okay, right. I killed it. I forgot. So it's been a long time since we've seen it. So I think it'll be pretty hyped up, which will be fun.
It's always fun to see your team go to March Madness.
Man, and also, well, like just speaking of like Razorback sports, Baum Stadium freaking looks way different now with all the stuff that they're doing there. It's crazy.
Yeah, I haven't been back in a while, but I know they're about to do some crazy construction there.
Oh yeah, it's like it's up now. It's just not finished. Like the big, massive like thing in right field. Oh my god, it's big. It'll be cool.
What is it? Is it more seats?
Partially, like it looks kind of like box seats, some standing area, a gift shop deal.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be box seats.
Yeah, just for really rich people that I'm not yet until I get Dogecoin.
Yeah.
Until Dogecoin skyrockets and it's $1,000 a share.
I have 1,500. So if it was $1,000 a share, I would have. I can't do math right now, or I probably have to. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
1.5 million, is that right?
I don't know. It seems
Add
crazy.
3 zeros to 1,500, so yeah, I would have $1.5 million. But Dogecoin won't ever hit that because it's like Bitcoin, it's like capped out, and Dogecoin's not. So it if it ever hits $1, that would be surprising.
Well, even a couple more cents up, you'd be all right.
Yeah, dude, if it hits 10 cents, I'm thinking about selling and just taking my $150 profit and just being like, oh, awesome. I've spent $15 on it. So
Yeah, thank you.
thanks.
Yeah.
Anybody else? You got any topics, Chance? Another one? Any other ones?
I mean, just kind of like life update, real quick about like baby stuff. He currently is like in this like teething phase. He's drooling a lot. He can't crawl yet. I mean, he's still like he hates being on a stomach. So I'm kind of like trying to figure out like what other ways for him to start like enjoying tummy time. And yeah, I'm just like trying to get him to kind of be ready to like start walking and standing around 11 months. And it's a hard task working full time, and he's in daycare full time. And when you get home, you're really tired. You still have to take care of him. I mean, not really tired. It's easy to take care of him. He's a great baby. Like he just sleeps through the night. He's put him to bed at 7. He doesn't wake up until 6:37. He takes multiple naps during the day. He's easy to feed. He's happy. He smiles now. Like I mean, I remember I'm gonna have to go watch the last podcast because like he was so tiny, and now he's over like he's probably close to 20 pounds maybe. So that's big.
Dang.
So
He's absolutely massive.
what'd you say?
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
He's a big dude,
He's really
man.
chubby, huh?
He's a big boy.
Yeah. Here. I'll show you real quick. Little baby camera passed out. But anyway, yeah, it's just a life update really, and that's it for him.
Well, going off that, I guess I could say some few stuff. I started my second trimester of chiropractic school about 5 weeks ago, or 4 weeks ago. I guess first trimester was mainly, well, I'm still taking a bunch of sciences and stuff, which is mainly like just like basic anatomies and like biochemistry, things like that. Did pretty well, I guess, for my first trimester, and now my second trimester is more about same sort of anatomies and stuff, but my first trimester, like my lab, where like we actually like learn was basically just to learn to touch people, kind of, and like feel structures and like get to know where they are. And now the second trimester is more like taking those structures that we found and like putting them into motion and like figuring out how they move. So that's been really fun to like figure out and stuff. I'm learning like a bunch of stuff, honestly. And it's not even from class. It's from they opened up clubs again. So I'm in MPI club, which is like the Motion Palpation Institute,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm also in Adjust club, which basically just show us like different ways to adjust, like different setups and techniques and stuff, which I'm not technically allowed to adjust yet. I have to wait till try three. But I'm still getting like just to the point. I'm getting to the point of the setup, like just right before I would give like a thrust usually,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's been really helpful because um, when I get to that part where I'm going to be adjusting, it'll just be so much easier because I'll
Yeah,
already
that's
experience setting up.
I definitely can understand that. So like whenever like we're having him, right? Well, COVID happened, and so we didn't get to do any of the parenting classes. We didn't go to any of the classes to like help you understand kind of what's going on or like some techniques. It like nothing. Okay, I'm like I'm already like I don't know how to like hold a baby, all that stuff, and so like that's really like beneficial because I wish I would have had like some classes that I could have learned like just little stuff about like some tips and tricks really, I guess is what it is. And we didn't have any of that. So
Yeah, same here. Like we had a little bit, I guess, in try one, but we were like limited. We had only one partner we could use, and we was like we had to wear gloves and everything like that. But now, uh, we don't have to wear gloves if we don't want to. We just have to sanitize in between, like if we're switching people. Um, because
Mm.
now instead of just having me and a partner, we are allowing like groups of four now, so we can like switch and like feel different body types and stuff. So if we ever like switch people, we have to sanitize our hands really good. We still have to wear masks, obviously,
mhm.
but yeah, I'm just like there's so much going into my head every week that I literally have to like do all my classes like online and like get all my assignments done by Thursday, just so on Friday I can freaking like go over everything again because it's just like so much freaking material.
I bet. I mean, I could not imagine that. Like, I mean, I've just been out of schools for so long, Kevin, that I just like I feel like I almost couldn't do high school again.
Look, man, you don't want to do it. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, bro.
yeah, I had 3 days of college and I really couldn't take it. So
I think it'll be worth it in the long run, though. I mean, it'll lead me right into my own. It'll lead me right into my own job. I can.
oh yeah, no, I think it's great for sure. I mean, I just like just coming back at like 'cause it's been 5 years, guys. five
I
years.
know. God,
Oh,
man.
I know.
It's been a long time, and I still feel like yesterday I was freaking like in high school, walking down the Greenland, halls and hanging out with you guys like all the time, and doing just high school stuff. And really, it's been forever, and it's blown by. So like in like
Yeah.
20 years, it will be like old, really old, and it'll still probably feel like I was in high school like 5 years ago. But Kevin, like you might have a different situation just because you've been in college longer, well, for a long time. So
Yeah.
just, I don't know.
I mean, it really has flown by, like you said. 5 years goes by fast, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, you kind of just do it day by day. You never even realize how fast it's going until another year has gone by.
Yeah. I do have a topic kind of that I was looking on Twitter, and it was just about the stimulus checks that, like, we got the 600, like Kevin, you probably didn't, right?
Mm-mm.
No, did you get yours?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, and I got mine too. And like as soon as the whole presidency thing was supposed to like unveil whatever, which has only been 10 days, and people are kind of hating on like why haven't we gotten the other 1400 from the 2000, which I do believe that we should get more money like for stimulus. I believe that, college people that are dependents should get that as well. 100%, because that doesn't make any sense. They're just kind of something they left out, and they just didn't think it through, which I kind of understand certain reasons why they didn't, but also they should have, you know, like it's been a while. It's been a whole year now, close to it, of being like shut down, not fully reopened. Who knows if we will? But I'm just like, I really wonder, because I think there's a lot of heat now about getting the other $1,400. I've seen on Twitter a lot of heat about it. And me personally, obviously, I hope it comes quick because I'll take free money. I'm not like a hater on that for sure. I just hope that like something's gonna have to figure out, because if people are really just like losing jobs a lot, and I think I'm kind of lucky in the situation where Northwest Arkansas is kind of almost like its own bubble in a sense, because like our economy really hasn't done, like it's just been like constant, like it constantly still like doing great. So like there's been plenty of work for our area. So I mean, like we haven't. I mean, at least I haven't felt any like repercussions of anything. Now I wasn't in any, like I was an essential worker, but not really. I mean, electrical work is essential. Like if something happens, but like I didn't do service calls, so like I was building like or still building new houses. So that's, to me, that's not really essential, but they're not going to take away like building houses and service call people. But anyway, I do hope the money comes, and I hope that people that need relief get it, that actually definitely need it. And I'm glad that hopefully something we can figure out about UBI, because UBI I definitely am I kind of am like a fan for it in a certain way. I don't know all the pros and cons to it, but so that's something that people that are a lot smarter than me can hopefully figure out.
Yeah. I am just waiting for the stimulus check. I don't even know if I'm gonna get it again. But since the first one came out, I've become an independent. So
So you're
I
not
don't
dependent anymore?
know. Mm-mm.
So on this thing, like wherever you file your taxes is what I heard. Like you can claim the other stimulus check, I believe, the $600 one. You just have to, like, on your taxes, if you go to someone, you have to tell them like you didn't get the previous one, and they'll like there's some tax credit that you should be like give like backdated kind of deal. So you might have to look into that some
Hmm.
and get it on your taxes.
Yeah. All right. So we have 4 minutes. So do we want to get off and keep going, or should we just call it a day?
Um, I mean, we might have to just call it a day. Well, I just don't know if we can like get back on, because I guess we could try. I mean,
We can get back on. I've done it before.
you have,
Well,
okay.
I
So
mean,
we just need the one,
it has been 40 minutes, so maybe
right?
we just call it.
Yeah, I agree. I think we should call it. And I mean, it was a good one just to like talk to you guys again, and get back on it, and hopefully, um,
Yeah.
I'll be able to
Yeah.
post it probably tonight. Like I'll get home like 3, so I should be able to work on it after that.
Okay. And do you want to send me the
Yeah, I'll send
audio?
you the audio. Yeah, I will.
Send me the audio, and then I'll put it up on Anchor with the description and title and everything, and then we'll be good from there.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's going to conclude today's episode of the Beers and Bros podcast. If you like us enough, go ahead and favorite our podcast if you're listening on, I guess if you're listening on Anchor, and follow us on Spotify and subscribe to us on Apple Podcast. I don't know where you listen, but we haven't done this in a while. So go subscribe to us if you want to watch more. We do have a Twitter account. It's at beers_bros. That's where we post a lot of our updates, new episodes. That's where you can send us topics by just replying to our tweets and stuff. So if you want to hear your topic and get a shout out, follow us on there, comment and stuff. We also have an Instagram. We don't really post on it too much, but I think it's just Beers and Bros Podcast.
Yeah.
You can DM us stuff there too, but otherwise, just subscribe to our.
Just please subscribe.
Podcast. Just do it. Just do whatever you want. I personally really don't care. I do want to give another shout out to TSC Reptiles. He's a good buddy of ours, and he's got an Instagram. It's TSC Reptiles, and I don't know, man. Check him out. He's got some good stuff going on. He's got a bunch of, really, it's just mostly a bunch of snakes, but they're all super cool looking. So if you're interested in a snake, hit him up. He's got plenty of them. I'm sure he's been willing to like maybe get some away. So shout out to him. Shout out to you, Tristan. He's a good buddy of ours. And yeah, that's going to be it. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Peace.